Have you ever wondered what some of the most profitable games of all time are? The video game industry generates more money than both the film and music industries. The amount of money that exists in this ecosystem can be difficult to wrap our minds around. Here, I'll talk about 10 of the most profitably individual games of all time. The first is Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 3. This is a first-person shooter game developed by Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games and published by Activision. It was released in 2011 and quickly became one of the most popular games of the year. The game is the third installment in the Modern Warfare series and a direct sequel to Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2. The game's campaign mode takes players on a global tour of battlefields, ranging from New York City to London, Paris, and Berlin, as well as a fictional Russian city. The game also includes a popular multiplayer mode, which features various game modes, including Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Search and Destroy. Upon release, Modern Warfare 3 was met with positive reviews and was praised for its graphics, gameplay, and multiplayer modes. The game's success was also attributed to its heavy marketing campaign, which included the release of a live-action trailer that featured appearances from several Hollywood celebrities. Modern Warfare 3's commercial success has been impressive, with over 30 million copies sold worldwide. The game generated over $1 billion in revenue within 16 days of its release, surpassing the previous record set by the game's predecessor, Call of Duty: Black Ops. The game's success continued with its downloadable content, DLC, packs, which also generated significant revenue. The second is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This is a battle royale game first released in 2017 and quickly gained popularity among gamers around the world. Since then, it has become one of the most successful and profitable video games of all time. The game is set on a large island, and up to 100 players are dropped onto the island with no weapons or equipment. Players must quickly scavenge for weapons, ammunition, and other resources while trying to stay alive and eliminate their opponents. The last player or team standing wins the game. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds' success can be attributed to its intense gameplay, innovative mechanics, and strong community of players. The game's focus on survival and strategy has made it a favorite among gamers who enjoy high-stakes gameplay. In terms of sales and revenue, PUBG has been a major success. As of 2021, the game has sold over 70 million copies across all platforms, including PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and mobile devices. The game has generated over $1 billion in revenue since its release. The third is Roblox. This is a free-to-play game creation platform that was released in 2006. It allows users to create and play their own games using the Roblox Studio game development software. The platform is extremely popular among young gamers, with over 200 million monthly active users as of 2021. One of the key features of Roblox is its focus on user-generated content. Users can create their own games using Roblox Studio, which provides a range of tools for designing and programming games. These games can then be shared and played by other users on the platform. Roblox generates revenue through the sale of its virtual currency, Robux, which can be used to purchase in-game items, accessories, and upgrades. Users can also purchase a premium subscription called Roblox Premium, which provides additional benefits and perks within the platform. The success of Roblox can be attributed to its user-generated content, which provides a virtually limitless number of games and experiences for users to enjoy. The platform also fosters a strong sense of community among its users, who can interact with each other and collaborate on game development projects. The game has generated over $2 billion in revenue since its release. This revenue comes primarily from the sale of Robux, as well as premium subscriptions and advertising. The fourth is Minecraft. Minecraft is a video game that was first released in 2011 and has since become one of the most successful games of all time. It is a sandbox-style game, which means that it allows players to create and explore their own virtual world without any specific objectives or goals. In Minecraft, players are placed in a randomly generated world made up of various types of blocks, such as dirt, stone, and wood. Players can then use these blocks to build structures, tools, and other items to help them survive and thrive in the game world. One of the unique features of Minecraft is its block-based system, which allows players to break down and collect blocks from the game world and then use them to build whatever they want. This system gives players a great deal of freedom and creativity in designing their own structures and landscapes. Minecraft also has several game modes, including Survival Mode, where players must collect resources and fend off monsters to survive, and Creative Mode, where players have unlimited resources and can build anything they want without any restrictions. It is difficult to provide an exact figure for how much money Minecraft has made, as the game's revenue comes from a variety of sources, including game sales, merchandise, and licensing deals. However, according to publicly available information, here are some rough estimates. In September 2014, Microsoft purchased Minecraft's developer, Mojang, for $2.5 billion. At the time, Minecraft had sold over 50 million copies across various platforms. As of May 2020, Minecraft had sold over 200 million copies across all platforms, making it one of the best-selling video games of all time. Minecraft has also generated revenue through merchandise sales, such as toys, clothing, and accessories, as well as licensing deals for books, movies, and other media. According to a report by Business Insider in 2019, Minecraft had generated over $2.5 billion in revenue from game sales alone since its initial release in 2011. The fifth is Candy Crush Saga. This is a puzzle game developed and published by King, a mobile game developer based in Sweden. The game was released in 2012. It is a free-to-play game, meaning that anyone can download and play the game for free. However, the game generates revenue through in-app purchases, which allow players to buy extra lives, power-ups, and other items to help them progress through the game. In Candy Crush Saga, players must match 3 or more candies of the same color to score points and progress through the game's levels. The game features a wide variety of levels, each with its own unique challenges and objectives. As players progress through the game, they earn rewards and unlock new content. Candy Crush Saga's success can be attributed to its addictive gameplay, colorful graphics, and social features. The game is designed to be easy to pick up and play, but difficult to master, keeping players engaged and coming back for more. Additionally, the game's social features, such as the ability to connect with friends and share progress on social media, have helped to create a strong community of players. The game has generated over $6 billion in revenue since its release. This revenue comes primarily from in-app purchases, which allow players to buy extra lives, power-ups, and other items to help them progress through the game. The sixth is Grand Theft Auto V. This is an action-adventure game developed by Rockstar North and published by Rockstar Games. The game was released in 2013 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and later for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Since its release, GTA V has been one of the most successful and profitable video games of all time. The game is set in the fictional city of Los Santos, which is based on Los Angeles. Players can explore the city and its surroundings, which include mountains, beaches, and deserts. The game features 3 playable characters, each with their own storylines and missions. Players can switch between characters at will and experience different aspects of the game's world and story. GTA V's gameplay revolves around completing missions, which can involve driving, shooting, and other types of action. The game also features an open-world sandbox style, allowing players to engage in various activities and interact with non-playable characters, NPCs, and the environment in various ways. The game's success can be attributed to its engaging gameplay, richly detailed world, and innovative online multiplayer mode, which allows players to interact and engage in various activities with other players. In terms of sales and revenue, GTA V has been a huge success. As of 2021, the game has sold over 140 million copies across all platforms, making it one of the best-selling video games of all time. The game has generated over $6 billion in revenue since its release. The seventh is Clash of Clans. This is a free-to-play mobile strategy game developed and published by Supercell, a mobile game developer based in Finland. The game was released in 2012 and quickly became one of the most popular mobile games of all time. It is a multiplayer game that allows players to build and defend their own village, train troops, and battle against other players. Clash of Clans generates revenue through in-app purchases, which allow players to buy gems, the game's virtual currency. Gems can be used to speed up the construction of buildings, train troops, and buy other items to help players progress through the game more quickly. The game also offers a subscription service, which provides players with additional perks and benefits for a monthly fee. The game's success can be attributed to its addictive gameplay, engaging strategy elements, and social features. Clash of Clans is designed to be easy to learn, but difficult to master, keeping players engaged and coming back for more. Additionally, the game's social features, such as the ability to join clans and work together with other players, have helped to create a strong community of players. The game has generated over $7 billion in revenue since its release. This revenue comes primarily from in-app purchases, which allow players to buy gems and other items to help them progress through the game. The eighth is World of Warcraft. This is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game developed and published by Blizzard Entertainment. It was first released in 2004 and quickly became one of the most popular and influential games in the MMORPG genre, thanks to its immersive world, engaging gameplay, and strong community of players. In World of Warcraft, players create a character and explore the fantasy world of Azeroth, completing quests, battling enemies, and interacting with other players from around the world. The game features a rich and detailed world, with multiple races, classes, and factions for players to choose from. As players progress through the game, they earn experience points and level up, gaining access to new abilities and equipment. The game has received numerous updates and expansions over the years, which have added new content and features, including new zones, dungeons, and raids. Additionally, the game has fostered a strong social community, with players forming guilds and alliances and working together to achieve common goals. The game has generated over $9 billion in revenue since its release. This revenue comes from a variety of sources, including subscription fees, which players pay to access the game, as well as expansion packs and in-game purchases of cosmetic items. The ninth is Fortnite. This is a free-to-play battle royale game developed and published by Epic Games. It was first released in 2017 and quickly became one of the most popular games in the world, thanks to its unique gameplay mechanics, colorful graphics, and frequent updates and events. In Fortnite, up to 100 players are dropped onto an island and must scavenge for weapons, resources, and other equipment while trying to eliminate their opponents. The game features a unique building mechanic that allows players to construct structures and fortifications to protect themselves and gain an advantage over their enemies. The last player or team standing wins the game. Fortnite's success can be attributed to several factors, including its accessibility, innovative mechanics, and frequent updates and events. The game is free to play, which has helped to attract a large and diverse player base. Additionally, Epic Games has continued to add new features and content to the game, including new game modes, weapons, and cosmetic items, which has helped to keep the game fresh and engaging for players. The game has generated over $9 billion in revenue since its release. This revenue comes from a variety of sources, including in-game purchases of cosmetic items, such as skins and emotes, as well as licensing deals and partnerships with brands and celebrities. Although this list has been focused on individual games, a quick honorable mention to some franchises is worth mentioning. First is the FIFA franchise. As of 2021, the series has sold over 325 million copies worldwide. While specific revenue figures for individual titles in the series are not publicly available, it is estimated that the franchise has generated over $20 billion in revenue since its inception in 1993. Second is the Pokémon franchise. The franchise has sold over 368 million copies worldwide as of 2021. While specific revenue figures for individual titles in the series are not publicly available, it is estimated that the franchise has generated over $100 million in revenue since its inception. The Pokémon franchise generates revenue through a variety of sources, including game sales, merchandise sales, and licensing deals. The franchise has also expanded into other areas such as anime, manga, and trading card games. The value from just the games are unclear. Third is the Sims franchise. While specific revenue figures for individual titles in the series are not publicly available, it is estimated that the franchise has generated over $5 billion in revenue since its inception. An extra special honorable mention is given to a somewhat new single game, Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is a free-to-play action role-playing game developed and published by Chinese video game company miHoYo. The game was released in September 2020 and quickly gained popularity, particularly on mobile devices. Despite being free-to-play, Genshin Impact has been highly profitable for miHoYo. According to data from Sensor Tower, a mobile app analytics company, Genshin Impact generated over $1 billion in player spending within 6 months of its release. This makes it one of the fastest games to reach the $1 billion revenue mark in mobile gaming history. The 10th is League of Legends. This is a free-to-play multiplayer online battle arena game developed and published by Riot Games. It was first released in 2009 and quickly became one of the most popular games in the world, thanks to its strategic gameplay, diverse roster of champions, and strong community of players. In League of Legends, 2 teams of 5 players each compete against each other on a map, with the goal of destroying the opposing team's base. Each player selects a champion with unique abilities and plays a specific role on the team, such as tank, support, or damage dealer. Players can earn in-game currency and experience points by playing matches and completing quests, which can be used to purchase new champions, skins, and other cosmetic items. While League of Legends is free to play, it generates revenue through a variety of in-game purchases, such as skins, which are cosmetic items that change the appearance of champions, as well as boosts, icons, and emotes. These purchases are optional and do not affect gameplay. but they provide a way for players to customize their experience and support the ongoing development of the game. In terms of player base and revenue, League of Legends is one of the most successful games of all time. As of 2021, the game has over 115 million monthly active players, making it one of the most popular games in the world. The game has generated an impressive over $20 billion in revenue since its release, with most of that revenue coming from in-game purchases. It might seem unthinkable the amount of money these game companies are generating. You probably want to experience these games, but want to save money doing it. Want to learn how? Click on the next video.